I turn my dreams into a check. I stay consistent, got respect.
Money, power, respect.
Got haters coming for my neck.
They coming, they coming.
But they can't touch me, I'm too blessed, yeah. I've been on it, I've been on it.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kay in Wonderland, and we're back online with another episode of The Breakroom. Here today I have with me the lovely, the talented, Austin's best female entrepreneur, Miss Jaywalk.
What's up, Kaya? Thank you so much for having me. I never really get to be interviewed, so this is exciting for me. I'm usually doing the interviewing, so thank you.
Yes, of course. We're so excited to have you in the break room with us. I was looking for my next person to interview, and I'm trying to make sure that we cover all of Austin's best talent. And let me tell you, there is nobody out here that works harder than Miss Jaywalk. In my opinion, that's facts. So, for those of you who don't know, Miss Jaywalk has been in the art of doing photography, videography. She is an artist and so much more. So, Miss Jaywalk, please tell us a little bit about you. I know a lot of people know you for running Royalties ATX. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's Royalties all about? How did you get here?
So Royalties ATX is a multimedia production company. We specialize in photography, film, podcasting. We can do your music video. We actually rent out our space for podcasts, photo shoots, video shoots, whatever you guys need. We are sharing our resources that we have. So, yes.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That is amazing. And so while you're doing, how did you even get into photography and videography?
Honestly, growing up, my dad, filmed everything. We have so many home videos, it's, crazy. So I was always, used to, kind of, posing for a camera, or, he had the camera. I was, playing with it a lot. I always had, throwaway cameras. I was just, always, around that. Whenever I moved to Austin, I got kind of serious into, about photography. I actually got, a photography mentor and was, doing, studio shoots and just kind of, exposing myself to the professional world of photography, and I really fell in love with it. So I just kind of kept on running with that, and I've always loved music and just creating. So I see myself as just a creative entrepreneur, and it's just really blossomed into Royalties ATX over the years, and it's just been really awesome, and I've enjoyed it a lot.
Nice. Now, how old is Royalties ATX, or how long have you been in control of this?
So we founded Royalties ATX in December of 2015 and kind of went into business 2016 of January. Okay. So, we're coming up on our 5-year mark, and I feel like over these almost 5 years now, we've just really been building our foundation, building the team, doing a lot of trial and error. We definitely fail a lot. I've definitely gone through a lot of stuff. I didn't go to college or anything or really learn how to do this. I've just kind of been learning as I go and putting myself out there. So that's something that I feel not a lot of entrepreneurs talk about, but I have a vision, and so I'm just staying focused on that vision. I feel everything that I have gone through has really molded Royalties, and it's gonna be really strong. I'm really looking forward to monetizing over the next couple of years. So
nice, that's brilliant. And so a lot of people out here in Austin, they consider Royalties ATX to be kind of a studio or a multimedia hub that surrounds around hip-hop industry. Is that true, or do you focus on other genres? Or?
Yeah, I mean, hip-hop is definitely been always the passion, hip-hop fashion, just the whole lifestyle. I love music, and I love hip-hop music, and I love fashion, so that's just kind of how it all started. But we definitely do work with families and stuff like that, corporate stuff, weddings even sometimes, what I'm saying? So we're definitely bigger than hip hop, but that's kind of the main passion and just kind of the whole vision for everything.
Nice. And speaking of working with other corporate businesses and things, didn't you just recently do a promo video for Red Rose ATX?
Yeah, so Red Rose ATX is a brand new gentleman's club here in South Austin, kind of right down the street from here. But yeah, so I actually work with Yellow Rose and Bear Cabaret and Red Rose, kind of do all their content right now. So that's one of my hustles there. So yeah.
One of her many hustles. She always out there making that money.
Yes, girl. You have to, and I feel being a young independent entrepreneur, I'm just always trying to find new ways to not only build my brand, but just step into different markets. So yeah.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, you also did a promo video for I want to say it was a restaurant that's opening in Houston.
Yeah, so Tony's Table LJ will be coming to Lake Jackson. Lake Jackson is actually my hometown where I'm from, about 45 minutes south of Houston. So that will be coming soon, 2020. So yeah, I've been kind of like just doing their whole marketing campaign and everything like that. So there's going to be a lot more to come with Tony's Table.
Oh my gosh, you're amazing.
Thank you. You are too.
Thank you. I'm just like, I think it's amazing you have so many hustles. Like, you're #1 hustler of the year. I don't understand why there's not an award for that. But definitely that's so amazing. I know I've been seeing you move. I've seen you online here and there, pretty much everywhere, sprinkled all over my Discover feed. So in addition to all of the marketing, the videography, photography that you're doing, tell me a little bit about your artistry work.
So I've always loved music, you know. I grew up in like church choir in high school, honor choir, went to like regional, stuff like that. So I've always like had like a musical background, but I feel like not a lot of people really knew that I was kind of like, you know, exploring that side of myself. You know, I'm just like I'm such a perfectionist, especially like when it comes to like my personal like music and stuff like that. So I definitely do have some more projects coming. I do have one song out right now called Execution. Execution is just about like getting out there and getting stuff done, not just talking about it. So yeah, like you can go stream that right now on all platforms. That's Execution by Miss Jaywalk. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. But yeah, I have some more stuff in the works. I just want my sound and like my brand to be authentic, which I feel like it is, but I don't want it to like, I want things to be right. So
Okay,
yeah.
nice. Yes.
Expect stuff coming soon though.
Definitely go ahead and stream that song, Execution. That's on my gym workout list every time I'm on there. You know.
Yes.
But so yes, that's awesome. And so how was it hard for you to come out as an artist, like when you stepped on the scene?
I mean, I wouldn't say that it was hard. Like I felt like, because like making music is honestly like the most fun thing to me. Like, you know, every part of it. Just like cooking it up with the producer, coming up with the concept, getting in the booth and like performing and doing the music video. Like I love doing music videos because like I create like my own treatment. I love working with different videographers and just being able to like, you know, like see my vision throughout somebody else's like lens. Like it's just really, really cool. So I wouldn't say that it was hard to do it because I enjoy every aspect of making music. However, like I got like a lot of really great feedback. People were like, oh my god, like this is amazing. However, I do feel like there was some salt being thrown just because some people were like, oh, like now you're gonna do music. Oh, here's another person trying to do music, whatever. But I'm just like, you guys don't know, I've always kind of like worked on this. Like whenever I was growing up, like we would just freestyle in the car. Like I've always just kind of been like musically involved. So, you know, I just felt like some people were just kind of like, not necessarily like hate it, but just kind of like, oh, you know, here goes another girl trying to do music. But, you know,
okay,
it's like every time you put yourself out there, there's always going to be people who are kind of like, you know, they don't understand it. But that's fine.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah, this comes with it.
And so I know, as we all know, your artist name Miss Jaywalk. It's something that I think is the cutest thing in the world. Like I think it's edgy because it's like, you know, jaywalking, it's illegal, but you know what, it's here. So where did you come up with that concept? Like where did you come up with your name?
So jaywalk, like I know it is technically illegal. However, like that's not really like the whole like the whole meaning behind it is not really like necessarily breaking like the law, but it is kind of like, you know, breaking rules a little bit just because like the society that we live in, like they kind of like set you up in this box where it's like, you know, you want to like go to college but you really don't even know what you want, so you spend all this money on student loans and then you still don't know what you want to do and you didn't even really gain experience, so then you got to the field and you still don't really know what it is that you're trying to pursue. So like my thing was like, you know, just like cross that street whenever you're ready to go. Like don't like let society hold you in a box. If you feel like you want to just go to an event and try something, or you want to pick up a camera, or you want to start doing makeup, or whatever it is that you want to do, just get out there and do it. You know, don't let society hold you in a box. Like that's the whole brand behind Jaywalk. And then my name is Jordan, so I've always been called Jay like my whole life. So I was just like, you know what, Jaywalk is cool. And I was like, you know what, let me throw a Miss in front of it, Miss Jaywalk. Like, and that's what it is. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
I got J's on my feet too.
Oh, she got the J's on her feet.
I do today actually.
That's so dope. Okay, and then so with Miss Jaywalk, I know you were talking about a couple of projects that you have and everything like that. I know Miss Jaywalk was also in charge of doing things such as CEO Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Now tell me a little bit about CEO Wednesdays.
So CEO Wednesdays, I created CEO Wednesdays just because like I have been throwing like a lot of like hip hop showcases with some of my friends. Shout out Q Carter, you know what I'm saying? I threw a lot of shows with him, and like we I really liked them. However, I was just like, I kind of want to do something like for like that like represents me and what I want to do. So like I wanted to do CEO Wednesdays, and CEO Wednesdays didn't even really start out as a showcase. Like it was like a fashion networking party. You know what I'm saying? So like that was like my first one. We didn't even have any performances. We definitely had artists like in the building, but I really just wanted to like create a space where people could come together, network, you know what I'm saying, build together in like a relaxed environment. You know what I'm saying? You're not like at like a speed networking event. You're not, at like a hardcore rap showcase. You're actually just like at a party where you can like meet people, mingle, talk. There's models, there's fashion shows going on. So like that's really how it started. And as that platform started to grow, I was like, you know what, we are gonna start doing some performances, and we did that, and it just really started to blossom. And I got to work with a lot of amazing people from Austin, Houston, Dallas, like, we've worked with so many different people, not just Austin. We've definitely brought people from, the outer cities to CEO Wednesdays. So it's been dope. I love it.
Nice. And I know your most notable CEO Wednesday that everybody loves to talk about, still on the tip of the tongue, is when you brought Houston's hottie, Meg the Stallion, down here to Austin, Texas.
Yeah, that was a dope experience.
How was it meeting with her and talking with her? You even got to interview her, right?
Yeah, so y'all can go check that interview out right now on the Royalties ATX YouTube channel. It'll pop up. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, she was so cool. Like just like the whole booking process was really like smooth and everything. Like everything was just chill. I was actually talking to her mom Holly when she was alive and stuff like that's kind of like who was like booking her, and at the time, Megan, this was before her Big Ol' Freak video went out. So she was popping, but she wasn't like you know what I'm saying, like
right.
mainstream yet, So it was really cool. Like whenever I met her, she was chill, like she was laughing, she was like making jokes, you know what I mean? So she was just like a regular person.
Nice.
She was definitely a stallion, beautiful, tall, fine, you know what I'm saying?
Is she really that tall?
Yeah, she's really tall, like really, really tall. Like, yeah, no, she's definitely like a stallion. So I mean, it was really cool to just meet her team, T Ferris, like everybody, like they were just cool.
Oh my gosh, that's dope. And I know also recently you said that you just did a music video. You shot a music video for Mike Jones?
Yeah, so shout out to Dallas P, Tumbleweed Music, Mike Jones out in Dallas. I went out there, we shot the video all in one day. It was a long day, but it was really dope. We shot at V-Live, we shot like at this train station. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
Nice, okay, that's lit. I'm just amazed by all of your talent. That's crazy.
I mean, like, I don't like, whenever I meet someone, I'm not like, oh my God, I do this, and this, and this. I'm just kind of like, I'm just a creative being, you know what I mean? Like, I just love to create, so.
What is your
I feel like I'm good at it too, so.
I think you're good at it too, shoot. And so, what is your official title? Like, when you meet people, hi, I'm Jaywalk, I'm
an entrepreneur. It depends on, like, what setting I meet you in. Like, if you just saw me perform, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm Miss Jaywalk, like, follow me on Instagram or whatever, like, but if I meet you out, like, it just depends. If you see me shooting, I'm gonna be like, yeah, like, follow my business page, Royalties ATX. It just kind of depends on what setting I meet you in as like to how I introduce myself, because I do a lot and I'm not trying to be like, oh my God, I do this, and this. It's like, let's build a relationship here off of this, and then, we'll see how we can continue to work together in the future, and you'll see. I'm never like that type of person that's like, oh my God, like I have this, and this coming up. It's just kind of like, you'll see it when it's there.
Right.
Thing.
You're
know what I mean?
strategic about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's nice.
So, but I just tell people, I have Royalties ATX. We're a multimedia production company. I also do music and, stuff like that.
Okay, that's lit. So with all of your experience in the music and entertainment industry, tell me about what you would consider was one of your biggest challenges thus far.
I would say my biggest challenge is just to like, there's so many challenges, just from like mental health and just like, just survival. Like I said, like I'm an independent entrepreneur, so like I'm my own investor for the most part. I want to take care of my life. I want to see, it's like balance, I guess, would be the word. I want to spend time with my family. I want to do all these things, and time is like so limited. So I would just say keeping a balance. However, like I've been learning a lot about that. Also, like, not taking things, like, too personal, because at the end of the day, it's business. However, like, Royalties is, like, my child. So it's, like, I want to, like, nurture it, take care of it. If somebody's, like, hasn't misunderstood, I'm like, I want you to understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of how I am. I'm like, kind of like feisty a little bit, but, you know, I mean well, I have really good intentions, and, you know, I'll just say, like, balance, and then just being misunderstood. Like, nobody likes to be misunderstood, so I feel like whenever somebody doesn't know the facts or is just, like, talking, like, I'm just like, bro, like, no, you don't understand, you know? I might not come out and, like, say it, because I'm not very, like, I don't really like conflict, but it does affect me. So.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what would you say is one of your biggest successes thus far?
So my biggest success, I just love the feeling, like, whenever, like, I'm either, like, doing a podcast or doing a CEO Wednesday, or, you know, just out at an event. Like, I just love that feeling that I get whenever I'm just like, this is where I'm supposed to be. I feel like success is, like, an ongoing thing for me. I'm definitely not where I want to be. I'm like right exactly where I'm supposed to be in my journey right now. So like, that's just, like, success in itself. Just being able to, like, wake up every day, use my hands, you know, walk around and be able to do what I love to do. So
Nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And so I know we talked about your new music that you have coming out and the things that you've been doing with other businesses as far as marketing and promo. I know I saw on the internet you and Barbie have a little something that you're releasing.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so you guys go and make sure that y'all subscribe to our brand new YouTube channel. It's called Jay and Barbie. I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for a really long time. And we do have a YouTube channel called Royalties ATX. That's more of, like, our interviews, our podcast. We do have a few vlogs on there, but you can just kind of, like, keep up with, like, the whole Royalties crew on there. However, I just kind of wanted to do something that was, like, a little bit more, like, women, lifestyle, pranks, challenges type thing. So, you know, I do follow, like, a lot of YouTubers that I really, really like. And I was just like, this is so dope. And these people are, like, really, like, monetizing off of this. And it seems like it's, like, a lot of fun. And I was like, I have all the tools already. Like, I have cameras, I have lights, like, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, I got with Barbie. Barbie was, like, me and her had, like, been kind of, like, talking about the idea for a while, and she was interested in it too. She has all her gear, so it's just like, you know, let's do it. And we've been doing it for a couple of weeks now. We have one video up right now. We'll have, like, one coming up this week too. So yeah, it's just been a lot of fun so far. It's cool to, like, do it with, like, another girl. It's just fun. It's really fun. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for those of you who haven't seen the first episode of Jay and Barbie, we're gonna show you a little clip.
Yeah.
I turn my dreams into a check. I stay consistent, got respect.
Money, power, respect.
Got haters coming from my neck,
They coming, they coming, they coming.
but they can't touch me. I'm too blessed, yeah, yeah. I've been on it,
Yeah.
I've been on it. Made my own way and they can't stop me. I'm jaywalking. I've been on it,
Yeah.
I've been on it. They want what I got, but they too basic, so they jocking.
All right, so thank you for that. That was amazing.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to see what's coming up next on the next episode. You guys make sure you follow Miss Jaywalk and King Barbie so you can keep up with them, Jay and Barbie, their new YouTube channel coming out. So now, Miss Jaywalk, for my next round, for my next part of the segment, I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
But this is the speed round.
Okay.
Okay.
Speed it up.
Speed it up. All right. So if you're ready, then we're about to go through a list of questions, just a few questions, and it's just going to show our audience and let our audience learn a little bit more about you, just as a regular person.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, Miss Jaywalk, favorite color,
Purple.
favorite sports team,
Texans.
favorite gem.
Gold's Gym.
No. Okay.
I like diamonds, okay? I like diamonds, but I also like Gold's Gym. You feel me?
No, I'm gonna take it. Favorite pastime.
Watching Power. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's like the one thing I know it's a speed round, but like that's like one of my favorite things to do right now. I love it. Like whenever it's Sunday, I'm like, okay, Sunday I'm watching Power. Like that's it.
Oh my god, that's weird. Favorite nail shape.
I like pointy, but I also love coffin shape. It's hard.
Favorite brand of eyelashes.
Whenever Barbie gets me, she gets me these really great eyelashes. I don't know, they're really dope.
Favorite type of shoe.
Favorite
type of shoe.
Jordan's, Jay's. You know what I'm saying? Jay's on my feet.
Alright.
Jaywalk.
Favorite season.
Fall. Or summer. No, summer. Summer is definitely my favorite season. Yeah.
Favorite type of car.
G-Wagon Mercedes.
Ooh, favorite eye color.
Mine. Hazel.
Hey. Yeah. All right. Oh God, you killed me. That was dope. That was so lit.
I don't know how good I was at that, but.
No, that was good. That was great. I loved it. All right, so next, now that you sat in with us and you've learned a little bit of what there is to know about Miss Jaywalk, because you know she's a woman of many, many talents. We're gonna give you a small little tour, if it's okay with you, Miss Jaywalk.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna tour the Royalties ATX studio. We're gonna see her baby, see the ins and outs, and she's just gonna take us on a quick walkthrough.
Let's do it. Thank you so much, Kaya. It's been so much fun.
Me and all my girlies, you know we spending. This ain't no bad bitch competition. Love seeing all my ladies winning. Hey, nails good, hair beat, on fleek. Tell a lame bitch, get like Texas tea.
So here at Royalties, this is our first room. This is the radio room, the podcast room. Say what's up to the vlog, you guys.
Hey.
I Drip Thoughts and King Barbie in here, and this is where all the magic happens for the podcast. We do a lot of meetings in here. We eat, we drink, we do it all. So we'll come this
Even
way.
the Weekenders radio is shot in there.
Yeah. It's like our media room. We do a lot of photo shoots here, music videos, rehearsals even. A lot of stuff goes down in here.
Oh,
so.
okay. I could be a model over here.
Yes, girl. Get it. Yeah. Very cute. But this is where we record. We've definitely recorded some stuff up in here. You know, we have our booth in here. You can come in and record. I actually recorded a nail salon in here, and that will be coming out later on this year. So.
You fuck with me and you get your ass beat. Yeah. No salon popping.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You got great studio equipment in here. This is like some KRKs.
Definitely get a kick it up in here. So we do have an engineer on hand, and then if you're looking for, if you're an engineer as well, like you can come in here if you have clients, like, we're looking to build relationships with other engineers as well, so.
Okay, nice.
Yes, girl.
Well, thank you so much for giving us a
thank
tour.
you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
The Breakroom Online, thank you guys so much for coming out to Royalties. We appreciate it. Yes, Miss Jaywalk, Royalties ATX. Make sure you follow me online at Miss Jaywalk, at Royalties ATX. And make sure you check out our YouTube channel, Jay and Barbie.
All right, y'all. So you heard it here, straight from the source. All tea, no shade in the break room. I'm here. It's your girl, Kay in Wonderland. So y'all gotta leave, because I'm about to record my hit single with Miss Jaywalk. Hey.
Tell a lame bitch, get like Texas tea. Ain't no broke bitch dare cross me. You fuck with me and you get your ass beat. Yeah. No salon popping. You know your nigga rocking. Broke hoes flocking.